So it happened, guys, exactly what we were speaking about. The market is pulling back. So is Lunar Classic, down 5.8% today, down 26% on the week, but still up 100% on the month. And guys, before we jump into it, if you want to come and join a group of like-minded people where you can get access to all of my trades that I do in this market, you can see just this morning I opened up the Sol long and we are now in profit already of 46%. There are loads of positions that I'm opening here. We did a 30x just last week. Here we got 30x. I also post all of my different portfolios, and you can talk to everyone in this group here about any questions you have. And if you don't like it within the first 3 days, just drop me a message. I give you a full refund. The link is down there to the Patreon in my description. So what we were speaking about is getting involved in Lunar Classic in these regions, but not in these regions. Now we are having a pullback. We're going to have to wait to see if the price starts to stabilize and go sideways, much like it did here, or potentially rejoin these sorts of regions. When it does, those are much better opportunities than buying here. Even on a day like today, down 5% is much better than buying on a day like this, right? This is exactly what we're speaking about here on the channel. I know a lot of people don't like it when I talk about this, but that's the case. You don't chase pumps in crypto because then you get wrecked. If you had a bought up here, you would be down now 20, 30, 40%. So that's how we keep ourselves safe. We stay unemotional in this market. Now, why is the market pulling back? Well, we have a Fed meeting happening today, if you're in the side of the world that I am, or tomorrow, if you are in America. What will likely occur when the Fed session wraps up on Wednesday is a policy turn away from aggressive rate hikes towards plans for the future. The Fed will update its projections on economic growth, inflation, and unemployment. Jerome Powell also will deliver his usual post-meeting news conference. So that sounds pretty good to me. A turn away from aggressive rate hikes. We do, however, have Elizabeth Warren opening a bank-endorsed ban on crypto. This is just a bill, though, and I think this is absolutely nonsense. A recent move was introduced by the Digital Assets Anti-Money Laundering Act, another bill aiming to curtail the use of cryptocurrencies in America. This is a list of US senators paid off by banks to composer Elizabeth Warren's anti-crypto bill. Absolutely ridiculous. Trying to ban Bitcoin in America. It's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. And even if it does, it's not going to get banned anywhere else or anywhere. It's still going to be available in loads of other countries. So I don't think that it's really going to be that much of an issue, to be honest, but maybe I'm wrong. We do also have KuCoin to exit New York and pay $22 million settlement. So, I mean, some bad news. This is good news. Two bad pieces of news. But then we have US inflation falling to 3.1%. And we also have the SEC meeting BlackRock yesterday for the third time to discuss their Bitcoin ETF, along with Grayscale, Fidelity, and Franklin Templeton. So it's looking relatively likely that the ETF will get approved pretty soon. We also have whales accumulating 187 million. This is just one, right? One whale, 187 million worth of Bitcoin and altcoins. So what exactly were they buying? BNB, Ethereum, Solana, SHIB, IOST, Matic, and CHZ. Could be coins for you guys to check out right there. This whale seems to think that they're going to be pumping very soon. And we also have Bitcoin supply on exchanges at 6-year low as Bitcoin neared 45,000. It's not there anymore, but the exchange is getting lower. The Bitcoin on exchanges. Now, there are more millionaires in America than there are Bitcoin available. 4 million Bitcoin are probably lost forever. 1.5 million are still to be mined, and there are only 2 million on exchanges. Each millionaire can only buy 0.1 Bitcoin if they acquire it off exchanges. Think about absolutely how crazy that is. If a millionaire wanted to buy Bitcoin now, right, that would only be about 4K. Or 0.1 of a Bitcoin, it'd be 4K. If they wanted to just grab that and put it in their portfolio, that's all they could buy if they all did it at the same time. So this is why prices are going to probably go up when the liquidity goes down, when people start buying more and more, especially with the Bitcoin ETF. It's big stuff. It's big stuff here. Now, if we look at the overall market, we got Bitcoin pulling back. We are playing again with this support at 40,000. 1, 2, 3 times now. So it's likely that this may very well break. So keep an eye on that. We do have the total The total market cap coming down. This is excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Coming down finally. This is just a healthy correction, in my opinion. We saw before the last bull run here, we saw a correction like this of 58% or even 71% if you want to count it there. This is the 2019 bull run. DeFi summer bull run-ish, and then we pulled back for the COVID, but not talking about the COVID stuff. Like even here, if this is the sort of region that we're in, that's a 21% drop. Here, that's a 32% drop. Here, that is a 35% drop. So let's just do like a 30% drop. Sadly, that would put us all the way down here. So there is a lot more room for us to drop for this to still be a normal uptrend in crypto. The overall market is doing very well. S&P 500 is almost as high as its old all-time high, as its like literal all-time high, which is crazy talk. We do have Solana here. I opened a long position right on this line. If you guys do want to trade, you can do so over on Margex. There's absolutely no KYC, no personal details required. You can access it from anywhere in the world, but of course you need to follow the rules and regulations in your own country. There is a link down there in my description if you do want to sign up and trade. But hopefully we do get a little bounce here from Solana. That would be lovely. But I will be probably adding to the position if we drop and then closing if we drop too low below these sorts of regions. We do have AVAX also dropping significantly from that monumental run, but maybe making some moves now. We're going to have to wait to see. I would say probably any bounces we're getting now are more likely to be relief rallies than they are turning around. So that's what we're going to have to wait to find out. Luna Classic itself, we're going to have to wait to find out. Of course, now the market cap has dropped below $1 billion. This is a very strong mark. The volume has dropped significantly, but the volume that we saw when we had that little rally was very good to see. It means that people are very excited about it. So I would continue to pay attention. If and when we see another pull, you can take profits and then reinvest it in moments like this. We want to stay unemotional, guys. That's all. Or if you simply want to hold, you don't need to pay attention to the market at all. Just hold until the bull run. But don't forget to take some profits, all right? Don't forget to take some profits.